So this is part two for the layered rhythms lesson. Here I'm going to show basically if you learned the stuff from last lesson how you can apply some of it, both to melody and to bass line. So let's say you have that basic picking pattern, and this one. Right. So first place to start is just like going up a scale. Let's say. Right, I'll slow that down. And then notice now I'm using alternate picking on the right hand rather than just this one. So next place thing to work on is actually switching between strings as you're keeping this rhythm. So I'll do Phrygian scale. So just basically going up and down the scale like that. You can do this with different scales. You can do it going up. Stuff like that. So once you get those basic rhythms down, the next step is to kind of start playing phrases over the steady bass, where you're actually varying the rhythm, so it's not just constant quarter notes or half notes. So. I mean, that's basically the end result is you want to get to just be able to improvise over a steady bass, right? And when you're improvising, you don't have, you can go out of the rhythm and then come back into it. The key to doing that is just finding a lot of really little rhythmic phrases and repeating them, so that you can just kind of do them back to back. Start from. Like different varieties of that, like that. Just think of you have 4 quarter notes and you're adding rest in different parts of it. And then, once you get comfortable with those, you can start building actually phrases with different rhythmic elements in them. So the second thing is adding bass lines to this. So, adding bass lines with the left hand, so not just a steady drone bass. So for this, we'll keep this part fixed. Right, let's say. So as a bass, let's do. So I'll make that a E. So basically, once you kind of work on that, I would suggest working on it with a really simple rhythm. So keeping this really steady and just only sticking to the 3-3-2. Once you get that down, you can kind of start filling it in with places that go out of the rhythm and then come back into it, and mixing it with different elements of all the things that we've talked about. Right? So you can get something like. Stuff like that. It's basically all composed of kind of rearranging all the different elements that I've talked about.